Use the shell method to set up and evaluate the integral that gives the volume of the solid generated by revolving the plane region about the x-axis. Y is equal to square root of x minus 2, y equal to 0, and x equal to 4 are the limits. Okay. So, how are you all doing? This is Dr. Nandi. Today we are going to work on the volume by shell method. So, let's work on this problem slowly. So, this is the situation. Okay. So, here is the curve. Okay. And we will assume a region like this whose width is delta x. This is x, this is y. Okay. This is the height is given as h of x, and we are rotating this cylinder, okay, and that is located at a distance of p of x from the origin, okay, the center point. So that being the case, the volume obtained by rotating the generated by revolving the plane region about the x-axis. So we are rotating about or revolving about the x-axis. So volume is given as V is equal to 2 pi integration from A to B P of perimeter P of x, because the shell is located at a distance of P of x, multiplied by the height h of x dx. Okay, so P of x is equal to x, and h of x is equal to square root of x minus 2. Okay, so since y is given, since y is equal to square root of x minus 2, okay, when y is equal to 0, okay, y is equal to 0, we have 0 is equal to square root of x minus 2, or 0 is equal to x minus 2, add 2 on both sides. So x, when y is equal to 0, x is equal to 2. Okay, so we are going to integrate this volume. Volume is equal to 2 pi, okay, a through, so this is small p, so integration from a to b. So a is 2, okay, and b is 4, okay, b is 4, okay, and then for p of x I write x, okay, and for h of x I write square root of x minus 2 dx. That's my volume. Okay, now we will do some substitution. Let u is equal to square root of it's just x minus 2. Okay, so if u is equal to x minus 2, you add 2 on both sides, so x is equal to u plus 2, okay, and dx is equal to du. Okay, so when x is equal to 2, u is equal to 2 minus 2 equal to 0, and when x is 4, u is equal to 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. So what is my volume then? Volume is equal to 2 pi square root. I've changed to limits, which now becomes from 0 to 2 for x I'm going to write u plus 2 times for x it's u plus 2 and square root of x minus 2. Okay, square root of x minus 2, I said u. Okay, so it is square root of u, and for dx it's du. Okay, so now it becomes, what does it become? Volume is equal to 2 pi integration from 0 to 2 u plus 2 multiplied by u to the power of half du, derivative with respect to u, du. Okay, so that becomes v is equal to 2 pi integration from 0 to 2 multiply or distribute u to the power of half to u, so it becomes u multiplied by u to the power of half du plus integration from 0 to 2, this all inside the parenthesis. Okay, and 2 is outside, u to the power of half du. Okay, so whole thing in parenthesis. Okay, so now it becomes, after the integration, okay, it becomes or before, even before the integration, p is equal to 2 pi integration 0 to 2 u 3 by 2 du plus 2. Okay, and then it is integration from 0 to 2 u half du. Okay, which after we integrate is v 2 pi, integrate u 3 by 2 with respect to u, it becomes it becomes u 5 by 2, 3 by 2 plus 1 is 5 by 2 divided by 5 by 2. The limits are from 0 to 2. Okay, and then 2, this becomes u half integration with respect to u is u 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2. Limits are from 0 to 2. Okay, so this becomes v is equal to 2 pi, this whole thing is inside the parenthesis. Okay, 2 pi, you can put this type of parenthesis if you like. So now it becomes 2, so 5 by 2 becomes in the numerator 2 by 5 and multiplied by 2 raised to the power of 5 by 2 plus 2 multiplied by 2 by 3. Okay, multiplied by 2 raised to the power of 3 by 2. Okay, or if you want this type of parenthesis. So volume is equal to 2 pi, okay, multiplied by 2 fifth times 2 I can do 2 squared. For 5 by 2 I can write it as 2 squared times 2 to the power of half plus 2 times 2 is 4 over 3 times 2 to the power of 2 square and 2 to the power of half. Why did I split 3 by 2 into 2? 2 square should be just 2, actually not 2 square. So let me erase that. Oops, let me erase it. So this will be just 2 by itself. Okay, so this becomes, why I did that, so that I can take the square root of 2 outside, or 2 to the power of half. So this becomes v is equal to, let me change my ink. So v is equal to 2 pi square root of 2, or 2 to the power of half outside, is 2 fifth times 4 plus 8 by 3. Okay, so this becomes v is equal to 2 pi multiplied by 2 half 8 over 5 plus 8 over 3. Okay, now you see the pattern. So I take the 8 outside, 2 pi multiplied by 2 to the power of half. 8 is outside, 1/5 plus 1/3. Okay, so 15 is the common denominator, and of course I can write 8 times 2 is 16 pi multiplied by 2 to the power of half, and this will become 3 over 15 plus 5 over 15. Okay, so this becomes V is equal to 16 pi times 2 to the power of half, and you have 8 over 15. Now 8 times 16 is 128, so it becomes finally 128 pi in the numerator, okay, divided by 15, and do not forget the 2 to the power of half is square root of 2. So this is your final answer. This is square root of 2. So let me summarize what I did. Okay, so this is the whole picture. This is the curve y is equal to square root of x minus 2. This is the rectangular portion which I am rotating, or as they said, by revolving around the x-axis. Okay, so I notice the area delta x thickness, okay, at a distance px from the origin. So my volume is 2 pi integration from a to b, p of x, distance from the x-axis, multiplied by the height hx dx. Now p of x is nothing but x, and hx is equal to square root of x minus 2. Since y is equal to square root of x minus 2, when y is equal to 0, x is 2. Okay, so y is 0, x is 2. Why did I do that? To change my limits of integration. So now it becomes from x is 2 to x is 4. Okay, and those are the limits of integration. 2 pi is outside, x times square root of x minus 2 dx. Now I did some substitution. U is equal to x minus 2. Okay, and then in that case I have to change again the limits of integration. It becomes from 0 to 2 when I do the substitution for x, u is equal to x minus 2. Why did I do that? Because then I will be able to do square root of x minus 2, substitute that as square root of u, and for x it will be u plus 2, and becomes easy to integrate. So now you distribute the u to the power of half and do the integration with the limits from 0 to 2, the limits of u from 0 to 2, and the final answer becomes v is equal to 128 times pi divided by 15 multiplied by square root of 2. Of course, you can use the calculator to simplify this, but you can leave your answer in this form too. I stop here today. If you have any question, please do not hesitate to shoot me a question. I'll write back to you immediately. Okay, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. That really motivates me to produce more videos, more interesting videos. Okay, if you like this video, share with your friends, and again, please do not forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. You and your friends, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button at the bottom right corner of the screen. And please do not forget to click on the bell, which will notify you every time I upload a new video, which I do almost every day. So thanks for watching, and please do not forget to watch me tomorrow. Again, take care. Have a nice day. See you next time.